Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Matters Monday because art matters, and we will be reading from the Art Matters book by Neil Gaiman. The artwork is done by Chris Riddell, and we will be coloring the page for Art Matters today as well. We will also be working on Christine Karron's page for Benny Blue. And I'm tired, so if I go silent, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. It's a Monday. It's a Monday, people. It's definitely a Monday. How is everyone today? So I'm going to move this out of the way so that we don't get it dirty or ruined. Who all do we have here? Hello, Nightbot. Hello, Jen. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Ronnie. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. And I'm the only one with the case of the Mondays. Hello to anybody that is out there lurking. Hello, Calamity. It's perfectly fine. We just started. You're not late at all, Calamity. Hello, Alex. We start at 6:30 on Monday nights. So you are right on time. You're 1 minute late. That's good. I'm glad that you're well, Kenny. So you are not late. And nobody's ever late. You always get here when you need to be. All right, so the page that we're coloring today, you did, is this page here. It says failure to follow these warnings can result in serious injuries. So we will be coloring this page here and getting that one all finished up. I can't believe that we are almost halfway through the book. Hello, Brittany. Well, that's what happens with school. Things happen with school. Hello, Shannon. Hello. Hopefully you are having a great day, dear. All right, so I'm going to switch on over to the close-up camera. Again, the quote on this one was, failure to follow these warnings can result in serious injury. And this is, of course, pertaining to the fact that books should come with warnings, and the previous warnings are what they're talking about here. Shannon should be getting close to putting the fur babies to bed. All right, so let me know if I go off screen because, yeah, I'm tired and I may just, space out. I am using number 609. I'm still using the Colleen colored pencils. And I'm putting in the shadows. Charlie's being a bug. Oh, nice. You got the fur babies to bed already? Yay. Hello, Deborah. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Dawn. Welcome. Yeah, I wish mine would be snoring away. I just got home from work and quickly made dinner, and she's been on the prowl ever since. Was almost thinking I might not stream because quite literally I came in and sat down for 30 seconds and made dinner. It's like, oh, definitely a case of the Mondays today. After stream, I am going to go have a hot shower, wash my hair, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, you can also find them on AliExpress, probably for a little bit cheaper, or Amazon Japan, I do believe has them as well. And I know the European Amazons also have them. You can also find them on eBay and a few other places. It all just depends on your budget. And I know you guys can probably not see this very much, but yes, it is definitely pajama time. Have a nice hot shower, jump into my jammies. With my hair as long as it is, I need to wash it before I go to bed, otherwise it won't be dry by the time I go to work in the morning, and it bugs me to have wet hair all day. Okay, I think that is it for our shadows. Ah, I know there was one on the coupon deals, but I'm not sure if you have looked there. So I'm using 412, and I'm going over the shadow area and just turning that a little bit more into the skin tones. And of course we will go over it with a lighter one as well, just to tone it down a little. Absolutely, it always does. Gets worse before it gets better. Okay. So I got suckered into my coupons a couple of times this week, this weekend. I will, after we're done with the art matters, I will give you a showing of what I ended up purchasing, because one is just too cute and too fun not to share, and the other two were really good deals. So yeah, I get enabled on the enable train all the time. I've got to stop. I've got to stop looking at my own enable train. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. And this one here is number 408. Oh dear, that's always dangerous. I think that's pretty much what got me too. All right. So hopefully you guys can see the color on her face. Nice. Awesome. I'm glad that you were able to get that in. I think you'll enjoy it. We'll have to do a buddy color in it, Shannon. Hello, Tanya. It's my Tanya. How you doing, dear? I am so sorry I missed your stream. I just got home from work just as you were ending. I will go back and watch it later. All right, so we've got her skin tone done. Let's do her lips. Her lips. We're going to do that with number 100. And then I think we're going to give her some lovely rose-colored glasses. So we're going to give her some lovely pink glasses. And yes, they are Korean, absolutely. And just so you know, Brittany, when you put all caps in like that, it refers to me. So if you're trying to talk to Shannon, please don't yell at her. When you're talking to somebody else in chat that is texting chat, that does mean that you're yelling. But if you're trying to talk to me, then put it in caps. But if you're just trying to talk to somebody else in chat, please don't do that. All right, we're going to go in with number 711. I know you yell back. I'm just letting her know that, if she's talking in all caps, I usually think it's for me, and so I'm just going to go through and put a little bit of this pink in the lens of her glasses. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. And then we're going to go in with 510. I missed a spot above her glasses there. She has a bald spot. All right. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you all as well. All right. So there is her glasses all done. Now we're going to do her hair. And I need some browns. So we're going to use number 514. Yes, I did show them. I did full flips through of them a little while ago. They are a very, very cute Korean book. So I'm just doing a blanket color with the 514. And I'll go back through with a darker and add some hair flickies. Ah, yeah. Yeah, every noise in the house. Oh, I'm sorry, Catherine. It still makes me cry. All right, now we're going to use number 509, I think. Hold on a sec. Might have to use a different one because I think that one's more purpley brown. I don't want purpley brown. Nope, that's a good one. Okay. So number 509 is what we're going to start with for our flicks. Oh, goodness. I was like that reading Pet Cemetery in any of the rest of them. Just flicking away. Make sure that you turn your pencil to keep it nice and sharp so that you don't end up with a flat flick. Alright, now we're going to go in with this one, I think. Nope, that's too dark. Too dark. How about this one? That's got too much red. How about this one? Perfect. Absolutely not a problem at all, Christine. Welcome. All right, so we're going to use number 507. And we're just going to give her a little bit of a red brown highlight, kind of an auburn kind of highlight there. Like so. And then we are going to take the first one that we used, which was 514, and we're just going to fill it in. And we'll give her a nice mousy hair color. Mousy brown. Brown is really easy for me to do because that's the color of my hair. So nice. The hamburger helper, yes, always a good one to have. I miss hamburger helper sometimes. Let's go back in with the pinks for her shirt. Just going to put the darkest pink into the shadows here. I don't know why I wanted to do it pink, but I think it's because it reminds me of a shirt that I used to have in the 80s with a big collar. It was always a nice bright pink shirt. I wore a lot of pink in the 80s. I'm just saying. Yeah, I miss hamburger helper too. It was so easy to make it, and it didn't taste horrible. Add some vegetables to it, and I still make it every once in a while for Bob and the boys, but reminded me of childhood. My dad used to like making hamburger helper because it was easy. And like I said, it didn't taste horrible. Yep, that was the in thing. Absolutely. And in the late 80s, it went from pastel colors to bright, vibrant, almost fluorescent colors. So the hotter the pink, the better. All right. Now we're going to go in with number 117. Ooh, nice. And just going to come down off of the hot pink. Yes, the blue eyeshadows. I remember the blue eyeshadows. I never wore them because I have brown eyes and it just did not go well. But my sister did, my goodness. And not just on the eyelid, you know, it had to go all the way up to the top of your eyebrow. Oh, the joys of the 80s. Yeah. Cheeseburger mac is good. It's nummy. We had cheeseburgers for dinner. Well, the boys had cheeseburgers and French fries. I had a hamburger patty with cheese on it. But it was good. And it filled my tummy. So at least I'm having a case of the Mondays, not the case of the hangries. Because that would be worse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I did a lot of pinks on my eyeshadow, that's for sure. Oh God, no, the Aquanet. There was Aquanet and then there was also the Australian, the Aussie, um, oh, what is it called? They still sell it, but that stuff would hold for days. I can't remember what it's called. It's Aussie something or other. That stuff would hold for days. And it smelled like grapes. Yes, that's true. Yep. You can definitely do that to get the mac and cheese hamburger helper, and it's cheaper. Just add some ground beef to a pot of macaroni and cheese. My kids love that. Husband's not hating it either, so oh yeah, the spiral perms. Too many people with hair like mine would get spiral perms and they'd fall out in like 2 minutes after walking out of the salon. So I think they had to refund a few too many people, so they got rid of them. I begged my mom, begged and begged and begged for a spiral perm. And she said, I'll tell you what, if I can put spiral curls in your hair and they last more than 5 minutes, we'll get a spiral perm. And we curled my hair. We put it up in curlers and we even did the hot rollers and everything else. And 2 seconds after it was out, I walked out the door and it was flat by the time I got to the end of the driveway. It's like, okay, well, that's a waste of money if we do the perm thing. So I never ended up ever getting a spiral perm. Oh my, no. Ouch. No. That is not good. Well, I'm kind of glad that Mom talked me out of it. I would hate it for having. uh, yes, you do. Yeah. Yeah, my hair doesn't mind doing the little wave from braiding it, but beyond that, it's pretty much bone straight. Unless I cut it short. Good night, Dawn. Oh, yeah, I've seen that happen too. My sister had that happen. One side of her hair would curl really, really pretty, and the other side of her hair would not curl whatsoever, no matter what she did. It was kind of funny. Only because, she bugged me. Now we're going to do her leggings. And we're going to do them black, of course. So just doing those shadowy areas where the creases are. Hello, Pamela. Welcome, welcome. And I need to do a little bit more pink back there. I missed the back of her shirt. So let's get that done. There, that's better. And across the knees. Just getting in the basic areas at the moment, strengthening some of those lines. And then we're going to take a little bit of gray. So we're going to take a darker gray and we're just going to blend into that black for our light area. I hope you're not having the Mondays like the rest of us. Absolutely. Yeah, woke up with a case of the Mondays this morning. And then I went to work and had more of the case of the Mondays. Hello, Una. And it wasn't anything, to do with work. It was Monday and I was tired. Didn't sleep well last night, I think. I did. That's why I don't have them. Um, I I like using the water drop inks. I don't have any of the distress inks, but they're not difficult to use if you have the right tools. Sometimes it just takes practice. Yeah, you definitely can use them like watercolors. I like using them straight for backgrounds and stuff like that. Right. Okay, so there's the first leg of her leggings done. And then we're going to come down this leg here and put in that dark lines. Darkening up things. That's true. We do throw things around here. I throw pencils, I've thrown ink, I've thrown daubers. It is allowed. It's a great stress reliever just to chuck something. All right. Now for the buttons. The buttons. Don't believe this set has any metallic colors in it by the looks of it. Let's see. So we may have to make our own gold. Oh no, number 501 is kind of a, or 500. Number 500 is a goldy color. So, see if we can find that. Ah, there it is. There it is. Nope, that's 515. That is not the right one. Where are you? Okay, so what's this one? 515. Nope, definitely too bronzy. Where is my 500? Of course I can't. I think it's this one. Yep, there it is. I found it. And the barrel for this one is a little weird because it kind of looks green, but it's a gold, a green gold color. We're just going to do up her jewelry. And let's do the book, the edge of the book with gold as well. Just to break it up a little bit. Then the book, I think we're going to do in yellow. So we're going to use number 402. It definitely does, doesn't it? Didn't even think of that with the glasses, and I know exactly what you're talking about, though. All right, and then we're going to take this lighter yellow here, which is number 411. All right. Now we need some green for the flowers and that in the background. So let's grab number 210, give it a sharpen. Could be, could be. Well, I think she may have used the book inappropriately as far as the warning page said, and she's starting to freak out a little bit, but because it does say that not listening to the warnings could result in injury. Could you imagine opening a book and finding a warning page? So these are just really, really loosely done, so we're just going to loosely do them. Like so. Yeah, I do believe she's still alive. I know that she's become a little bit of a more of a recluse, but I do believe she's still alive. Ah, very cool. A good thing to know. I will have to remember that for the cadmium blue. Yeah, she's getting up there. Yeah, I know that she's become a lot more reclusive, but all right. And we're going to do the flower a pretty purple, just because. Yeah, just don't lick them. Uh-huh. I'm just going to put in this light purple. They do remind me a little bit of English roses. So my mama had one that was a pretty purple color to it. I can't grow flowers, so I try not to. They always die, so then I get sad because I've killed another plant. All right, so now we're going to use a little bit of orange. So we're going to use number 512. And then we're going to use yellow in the center. And this one here is 403. And then we're going to slip over here and we're going to do the greenery on this side as well. Although there are some really hilarious warning things that, you read it and you go, okay, so how many people have actually done that it requires a warning label not to do that? Because you know that they've got to have a couple of different, at least, a few instances where, something happened that they had to put in the warning signals. What a mess. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's like, what part of your generation actually thought that that was a good idea? Ah, yes, yes. Oh dear. Well, when you're wrong, you're wrong. Just admit that you're wrong. You know, it's not that difficult. You don't have to be right all the time. All right, so we've got number 309, which is a nice light blue. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But the old doing that has been doing that for quite some time because my ex's grandmother used to do that in the 80s. So it used to drive me crazy. Go in there and she's smoking, and it's like, you've got the oxygen in your nose. Do not light that cigarette. Oh, I've done it before and nothing happened. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to be standing around when you light that cigarette. Yeah, exactly. It only takes once. It's like, now I'm going in with a bit of a brighter blue into some of the shadowy areas. Just intensifying that blue a little bit. Like so. But she would argue, and then she'd go and light her cigarette. Nothing happened, so, you know. Alright, I'm going to switch you over to the main camera here so you can see the page in its entirety. So it says failure to follow these warnings can result in serious injury. And of course she is holding her book. Not quite sure what to do with the warnings. This will be the one that we do next week. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is very, very dangerous. Yep, exactly, Deborah. Do not use while sleeping. Do not use in the shower. That's another one. Yeah. On the hair dryer, do not use in the shower. Yeah. And are you not going to rinse it out? No, I'm just going to repeat while it's still in there. All right, so we have filled up an hour already. Pull out Benny Blue here. Now, did we want to color a little bit of Benny Blue, or did we want to look at things that came in the mail? Both. Okay, so which one do you want to do first? Look at things that came in the mail. Okay. So the first thing. Yes, there's a Benny Blue. We're going to move Benny Blue over here. So the first thing that came in the mail is this thing. This thing is so cool. It's a little vacuum. You vacuum everything up. And it's pink. Tanya, it's pink. And then it's got an eraser and a pencil sharpener. Yeah, I had a coupon for it, so it was like $8. And it has a little switch, either vacuum or pencil sharpen. And the vacuum works really, really well. I was really surprised. Check this out. It actually works really good. I think that's a little too much, but we'll see. So I'm just going to spread it around a little bit so that we don't get, big clumps in there. And then it's all gone. And then it's all gone. It does. In a good way. Now, the only thing I don't like about it is that in order to get to the sharpener, you have to pop this thing off. There's a little divot there that this part here goes into, and it pops right back on. But it's difficult to get on and off, and I don't like that. So yeah, that was the first thing that I was enabled to buy myself. By myself. Oh, that's so cute. Another thing that I enabled myself to buy was 100 Indra Creative brush fine liners. They were 65% off. The two of these together was $14. So, yeah. Well, at least he sucks it up with his snout. There was other things that he could have sucked it up with. So, there's 100 of them. And I bought them specifically because they were a really, really, really good deal. I actually took a look and they're no longer available. So if you don't keep an eye on my coupons on my community page, yeah, some of the coupons are very, very limited and very, very quick. Yes, I sit here and pet it. But they're actually really kind of cool. I have other ones like this, but the Indra ones are a little bit bigger. The nib seems to be bigger. And they're about the same length as a Tombow. And they've got the fine liner there. I haven't played with them at all, but oh, I'm sorry. That's so rude. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to post it in the Discord because I got home and had to quickly do things before I got in. Hello, Celine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that was the other thing that I bought at the same time as the little vacuum. And there's 100 of them, so we'll have to play with those one day. And now the last thing, I bought it just because it's pretty. You guys want to see? It's sparkly. Hello, Dion. So I bought this because it's pretty. And inside, oh, I put some of it away. Hold on a second. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. It also comes with all of this. So it comes with a little coloring book. I was playing with the stamps on that one. Comes with a little unicorn coloring book. And they're so cute. Anyway, cute little coloring book. Cute little stickers. And cute little stamps. And then they've got, in this little pocket here, it's got crayons. And they're scented. Okay, so this one's markers. And they're scented. Now this is supposed to be blue, and it does not look blue to me. They might be dry. But the bag itself is one of the things that I really wanted anyway, so that I could use it for my gel pens. But I think this one's all dried out. Well, that's better. And it smells. That one smells like orange, I think. Yeah, it doesn't have a name on them. And that one smells like strawberries. So there's those ones. I'll have to put a little bit of water in this one and get it active. But there's enough room in this little bag here to fit different selections of gel pens when these bug me too much. And then there's these ones here, also scented, but they're a bullet or a brush nib, also scented. I know, it's shiny unicorn stuff. And then there's these ones here, which are a fine bullet, also scented. And then this one here is gel crayons. Yeah, exactly. We could make a really, really smelly picture. So yeah, just regular gel crayons. And it was like, I think it was $9, maybe less. One sec, let me look. So there's sniffing markers. Let me take a look. They were on sale yesterday. Yeah, they were on sale yesterday. I don't know if they're still on sale. Let me see. Some really good coupons. So yeah, $9 for this set. And it's just so cute. And I do believe the coupon ran out at midnight. But it's got little stamps. There's this one here of a unicorn sitting on a cloud that says, I love unicorns. And there's one dancing. And there's one on the rainbows. It's adorable. Yes, yeah. Yeah. No, it's the unicorns. Unicorns make me giggle. I like unicorns. But yeah, it comes with 3 little stamps that have ink in them because I was playing with them. Some really cute little stickers. So let's take a look at the cute little stickers because they're pretty. Like how pretty is that? Oh, they're all numbers. That's cool. There's 10 and 5 and 7, 1. Now is there a 0? I can do my birthday numbers. That was so cute. It's a girl. Unicorns are real. Unicorn with the balloons. They're very, very cute. Of course I can still count. All right. So, and it rolls up so nice too. So it just rolls all up into a little square. And then on this side it has a little handle. And this side here has a little thingy so you can use it to pull it apart. Try not to send it flying. But it's all shiny and pretty. It is definitely. I think she was joking, but it's definitely adorable. And I have a thing for unicorns, so I just had to. uh, were you? Were you really? That's an idea. I might be doing that. Hello, JJ. Was that the Tide Pod generation? Yeah. All right. So those are the things that I have been enabled by my coupons to purchase. Told you I enabled myself. And they're not really, well, they're still coloring things. They're just fun. They're fun. I used to do that. I used to do that. I used to put the glue, the white glue, and same with the liquid cement, the stuff that you used to get in the jars, on my hand, and then I put my hand together and then just slowly peel them apart. It would make the worst noise. Yeah, the silly putty was great too. Yeah, making the snake skin. Yeah. All right. So as you can see, I did not get anywhere with Benny Blue. I did end up having very little time to work on him, so I didn't want to start something that I couldn't finish. Yeah, exactly. I used to too. Awesome. It's just like a rotary phone. Put one in front of them, they sit there going, "What do I do?" All right. So we're going to do the carpet and the wall, and we'll try to get the carpet, the wall, and the curtain done. And we're going to do the carpet in greens because I want it to look like grass. I'm not sure why, but that's just the way I want it. Because it's a rabbit's house. Rabbits don't have carpet, they have grass. So I'm just doing the dark areas behind the chair here. There's so little definition there, so I'm just going to fill it in. I remember those. Alright, I'm going to switch you over to the close-up here so you can see a little bit better of what I'm doing. Although my camera has decided it doesn't like green today. Just making sure that I get to the edges of the chair. And into the back here. The rest is going to be wall. Like so. Yeah, that'd be the day. Absolutely. Shag, of course. Or the golden shag. The golden shag was always good. Or that red shag. The harvest gold. Match your kitchen. Ah, yes, dodgeball. My least favorite game. I used to get hit by that ball all the time. So I'm using number 201, which is the lighter, almost a yellow green. Very close to a lime green. Yeah, well, there's always a person that feels entitled to their privileges and their treatments, and everybody feels that they should have special treatments and special privileges. In my day, those were earned. And then they started just giving out trophies just for showing up. But that's my opinion. Yeah, everything had to be avocado green with the harvest gold shag carpet. Yep, yep. Yeah, sometimes people are ruin a lot of things for different people because they are very entitled and very demanding. Think they deserve everything. If you don't work for it, you don't deserve it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to make accommodations for everybody and everything, no matter what. No matter if they're ridiculous or overbearing or anything like that, you still gotta do it because, that's what society says. I think it's ridiculous myself, but again, my opinion. Nope. My mom's favorite and my dad's favorite saying as I was growing up as a kid, if we fell and we hurt ourselves or anything else, and they came outside and we were crying, it was, is it broken or bleeding? If it wasn't broken or bleeding, we were told to go back outside and play. And I told my kids the same thing. If it's not broken or bleeding, go play. There's no need to be crying and yelling and wailing. Okay, so I'm going through with number 212 and just adding the flicks for the grass in the carpeted area. Yeah, there's people banning books, there's people demanding special treatment from teachers, there's people demanding special treatment from uh, eh, staff members, thinking that they are entitled to special accommodations. And it's those people that are creating the society that we're in, where books aren't allowed, where you know where not everybody is being treated the same, or you know where teachers don't have time for some students because other students are being more demanding. You know, everybody's got A reason now. Everybody's offended. Everybody's got reasons. Everybody's got problems. And some people just tend to spout off more about them than others, thinking that it's appropriate. People, exactly. People suck. All right, going back over it with the lighter green here, and I'll switch it over to the other camera so that you can actually see the green. And I'm just blending it all together. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to the main camera so that you can see the green. So as you can see, it is actually green. Yes, it's always somebody else's fault. Oh no! Ouch. Very true. Ouch. I have done that. I have done that. All right, so we're going to use number 310 on the wall back here. I'm not going to switch over to the other camera because it's large areas and it's not picking up colors very nicely. So we're just going to use this camera here. So I'm just doing a blanket coat of this blue. And then we're going to take number 307. And I'm not going into where the light is. I'm just doing the wall behind the chair where the chair has shadowed it. Coming up that wall there. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Mom always made sure that nothing was broken or bleeding, and if she saw us do it, she would definitely crack up. My dad would always go, "Well, that was stupid. You won't do that again, will you?" The things you do to learn. All right, just coming off of that lamp. Yeah, but that's the one of those things that is becoming the norm. is that everybody learns differently. And now teachers are being asked constantly, no matter what, to teach things in multiple ways because people think that they are entitled to being taught in different ways. Um, a teacher is taught how to teach in a certain way, and that's how they teach. For several different people to be saying, okay, well, I want to be taught this way, and I want to be taught this way, and this is the way I understand it, doesn't make it easy on the teachers. We all have to learn the same way in my day. The teachers taught the way the teachers taught. That was it. Hello, Emmy. Yeah, exactly. They always do it anyway. All right, I'm going to go through with the Derwent blender here. And I'm just very gently, I'm not putting any pressure on it, dragging the Derwent blender across it, filling in some of the areas. I'm going to go the opposite direction of the pencil strokes. And I'm not pressing hard enough to fill in the tooth of the paper, just enough to move that pigment around a little bit. Yeah, as long as there ain't a hospital visit, we're all good. Now I'm going to go back over it with that light blue again, just to fill in and to blend in that darker blue. Yeah, that is very true. Very true, Celine. I am quite happy with that as well. All right, now I'm going to go through with number 309. It's bad enough having a teenager during this day and age. Never mind, trying to raise a young child. And 309 is quite a light blue. And I'm using the light blue so that it shows the light stream coming off the lamp here, that the wall is still behind it. Like so. Sharpen this one. Yeah, we're talking about children doing silly things. And the things that people expect now compared to when we were kids. Everybody expects special accommodations for things that, just talking about all those sorts of things. All right, so that wall is done. What do you think? That's awesome, Deborah. Oh dear. Yeah, I never needed stitches either until I, you know, had surgeries and then I needed stitches. Like when I had my tonsils out and stuff like that. Now for the curtain, I think we're going to do orange or yellow. What do you guys think? I've done that. I've done that. My brother had this wonderful idea of throwing a great big huge rock in front of me. Yeah, that ended very badly. I didn't need stitches or anything though. It did hurt. All right, so let's start off with the orange and we'll see where that takes us. We're going to end up putting some of the yellow in there for the highlights, but so I'm using number 512, which is the darker. I'm just coming down to the floor because you know how those curtains are, they just come right down to the floor. I don't see any puddling or anything, so. And then we're just going to come up the deepest areas here. Like that. Yeah, there were brakes on them when we were children too. Um, brake bikes didn't just come without brakes. There were brakes on them. Just sometimes they were broken or you didn't know how to use them. It was the very first time I ever rode a bike, so I didn't know how to use the brakes. So I'm going through with number 415 and extending out that shadow area. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that bikes have had brakes for quite some time, pretty much since they were invented, if not shortly after. I don't think I've ever seen a bike that hasn't been tinkered with. I won't say, I have never seen a brand new bike without brakes. I have seen plenty of bikes without brakes, but they have been tinkered with. Somebody has made them have no brakes. All right. And we're gonna take one more orange. Let's grab number 408. I think is over here. Yeah. And then we'll add some yellow to the 408. We'll go over the whole thing with some yellow. Like so. All right. Exactly, Shannon. Exactly. Yeah, no, every autistic person I know or I have dealt with um, in my adult life and in my life as a child when I was a kid, very few of them ever said, this is my disability, treat me differently. It's only been in the past few years where, you know, people have started telling them that they require special treatment and that they are entitled to special treatment because they're disabled. And when I was growing up and when I first started, one of my best friends was autistic and she never wanted special treatment ever. She wanted to be treated just like everybody else. Wanted to learn the same way, wanted to talk the same way, wanted to hang out with everybody else. She never wanted special treatment. But everybody's different. Yeah, that's like treating, somebody different because you have brown hair and they have blonde hair. Everybody should be treated the exact same way. Just filling in the orange, making sure that it's prominent on the yellow. Thank you. I think they go well with the pink chair. So Tanya, am I doing the material well? I've always struggled doing material things like clothing and curtains and I never know if I'm doing it right. Ah, well, knickers have a couple of different jobs. Keep the bits warm, keep the dirt out, you know. Thank you. Exactly, Shannon. Exactly. That is correct, Catherine. And another thing that the university professors also have and that they deal with every day are adult students. They expect these their students to be adults and to react as adults do. And that's a huge difference between K to 12 and university or college. These At the point where you're in university or college, you should be an adult and you should be behaving as an adult would. I'm going to get off my soapbox. Exactly, exactly, Jen. All right, so with that soapbox ranting, um, let's get back to coloring here. I'm going to do the light here, and then I think we're going to call it a day. But are you an adult? Brittany, are you an adult? Okay, so we're gonna call this right out, right on top of it. Brittany, are you an adult? Because if you're not an adult, then don't go to college. Plain and simple. You're asking for reasonable accommodations, and obviously you're not being reasonable in the time frame or whether or not you receive them. So, at this time, if you're not adult enough to go to college or university and work with your professors, don't go. Go crawl back up under mama's skirt and call it a day, because that's just the way it is. These people do their jobs. Their jobs are very difficult. If you aren't going to give them the room to do their job, then you need to just leave them be and just move on. Plain and simple. Sorry, Joyce. You have gone on about this before, and I find it very insulting. And a lot of people who are teachers find it very insulting. And I don't appreciate it. You're not, you have disabilities. Work within your disabilities. If you don't feel that you can work within your disabilities, then don't do it. Be an adult. All right. So I think Chiefers needs a snack. I'm just not going to deal with this no more. It's a case of the Mondays, and I don't want to deal with it. Exactly, exactly. If they didn't know how to teach, the school wouldn't have hired them. We're not going to get into the teacher needs to bend over backwards and upside down for me. That's just not the way life is. Plain and simple. I'm sorry for everybody that is here that may be uncomfortable at this point. I really do apologize. I didn't mean to make anybody uncomfortable. It's just something has been really, really starting to bother me. And when somebody continues over and over again to blame other people for their shortcomings, it really starts to bother me. And I apologize for making you uncomfortable if I have made you uncomfortable. Yes, you did it right. All right. Okay. Because yeah, I'm sometimes people believe that they require and demand treatment that isn't within the realm of reality, and it's not fair. And they think that people should jump through hoops for them, and that's not the way life is. Awesome. All right. So, thank you all very much for coming, and thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I apologize once again to anybody that I may have offended or anybody that may have become uncomfortable during this conversation. Um, but there's only so much that we can tolerate, and somebody was making me uncomfortable in my own channel, and that's the end of that. Absolutely. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. And again, we will continue and we will finish Benny Blue on Wednesday. And we will also be picking another Benny Blue because we've only got the lamp and the background, the behind the window and the frame to do, and he is all done. So, we will be continuing it. We will finish off the lamp and the window and the book, because that's also another thing that we need to do. And then we will choose another Benny Blue and we will do that one as well, and hopefully get through it all on Wednesday. All right, guys, thank you all very much for hanging out. Again, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to. Yes, it has been a very long Monday. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to every YouTube artist that you enjoy. If you, not only does it help us out with our self-esteem, but it also helps out with our analytics, so that YouTube will send more people to visit us and hang out. And of course, at the end of every day, it's always best to remember to relax, color. Exactly. Relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Have a great night, and of course, I love each and every one of you. Until next time, bye bye for now.